Mrs. Letzinger here. Just wanted to start out by saying I miss seeing all you guys at school. Can't wait to get back and get back in the gym with you. Today's lesson, however, we are going to be talking about um, strengths and weaknesses and setting goals using FITT. Okay, so first thing, we need to kind of know what our strengths and weaknesses are. And fitness testing has really helped that. We've been fitness testing lately, and you should all kind of know where your strengths lie and where your weaknesses lie. And we all have them. We all have strengths, we all have weaknesses. Some kids, they'll turn in assignments and they'll say, I don't have any strengths. That's not true. You just have to figure out what those are. In some areas of fitness, you're probably a little bit stronger than other areas, but you do have strengths. And then some students will be like, well, I don't have any weaknesses because they just did great on all the fitness tests. But that's not true either. I mean, we all have weaknesses or areas that maybe we have to work a little harder to maintain. Or the ones that kind of give us a little more stress, like, ooh, oh no, the pacer's coming up, or oh, the sit and reach. So those I wouldn't consider strengths if you're a little bit concerned about them or have to work a little harder to keep them up. So what we're going to use to figure out how to make a goal is we're going to use the SMART approach. So when you make a goal, you want it to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. And specific means that you probably have a number attached to it. Okay. For example, you could say, well, I want to get 50 on the pacer, or I want to get 100 on the pacer, or something like that, or I want to get 12 on the sit and reach. So you need to have a specific number attached to it. And is it measurable? Yes, all these tests are measurable because we do them at school. We do the pacer test. There's a cadence for the push-ups, and we have a sit and reach box. So yes, they're measurable. Are they achievable? You want to make sure your goal is achievable. So if you last time got 30 on the pacer, you wouldn't want to all of a sudden say, next time we do the pacer, I want to get 90, because that's not really achievable. Relevant? Is it relevant? Yes, it's relevant because it's what we do. We do it at school. It means something. We test at least twice a year. Eighth grade tests more. They test every 5 weeks. So it is very relevant to what you're doing. And timely. Timely would mean, like, do you have a specific time when you're going to be done? When do you want to achieve this goal? Do you want to achieve it by May? Do you want to achieve it by next fall? So you need to have a time when you would specifically say that you want to achieve that goal. When you use FITT to reach those goals, FIT stands for, as we know, frequency, intensity, time, and type. Frequency means how often. So how often are you going to do something? Intensity is how hard you work. Time is how long you work. And type is what kind of exercise you're doing. So let's say, for example, you want to be out on the Pacer Club board. You were at the 50 club and now you want to reach the 75 club. So you're like, okay, that's going to be my goal. I want to get 75 on the Pacer. So what you could say is frequency. How often are you going to work towards that goal? 5 days a week could be an example. Intensity. How hard are you going to work toward that goal? And heart rate is a great indicator of intensity. You could say, well, I'm going to have my heart rate up 160 beats per minute. And then time, how long are you going to spend on that goal? 5 days a week. You could say, well, I'm going to spend an hour a day, 5 days a week, getting my heart rate up to 160 or higher. And then what kind of exercise are you going to do? And I put some examples on here. You can say, well, I'm going to bike, I'm going to jump on the trampoline, I'm going to run, I'm going to play full court basketball. Anything to get you breathing heavily for a long period of time will help you with that cardio. So that's how you use FIT. But the first thing you need to do is figure out where those strengths are and where your weaknesses are. For example, for me, I know that flexibility is my weakness. So what I've told myself is, okay, you know that you can't stretch very far, and you don't want to pull muscles. You're getting older, unfortunately. I don't want to have injuries. So I tell myself, I need to do yoga at least twice a week. And you're going to go, oh, that doesn't sound like very much. But for me, it is twice a week. I never used to do yoga at all. So now when I incorporate yoga twice a week, that's a goal for me to help me so that I can be more flexible. And then you're going to say, well, specifically how flexible, you're not very specific with your goal, Mrs. Letzinger. And I would say, okay, my goal is to be able to do a bridge, because I can't do a bridge in yoga. I try, and so I need to work on that. And I have ways to do that. I'm going to do a modified lead up to it, and then I'll eventually, hopefully, be able to do a bridge. So that would be something that I could work on. When you are going to turn in your assignment, what I want you to do, and there'll be some questions attached to it, is I want you to figure out your strengths and weaknesses. So I need you to put down strengths, your strengths for fitness, and then your biggest weakness for fitness. Then you would set a SMART goal. Make sure, show you again, make sure it's specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely when you set your goal. So you're going to set a goal, and then you're going to use FITT. You're going to use the acronym for FITT, frequency, intensity, time, and type, and you're going to come up with a plan for reaching that goal. Now go back to the timely part for your goal. Make sure that you put down when you want to accomplish that. So like for my bridge, I should say, got to get in camera in view here. I should say I want to be able to do a bridge by the end of summer. Okay, so by August 15th, I'm going to say I want to be able to do a bridge. So that could be my timely part. So is it relevant? Yeah, I've been wanting to do one for a really long time, and I feel like it's going to help keep me younger feeling. So yeah, it's relevant. Is it achievable? I think so, because I used to be able to do a bridge, and I kind of almost there. I just can't get my head off the mat. Is it measurable? Yes. If I get my head off the mat, then I know I did a bridge. Am I specific? Yes. I want to be able to do a bridge. I could even be more specific. Actually, I could say I want to be able to hold a bridge for 10 seconds. I think I should do that. Ooh, I hope I can do that. So I want to be able to hold a bridge for 10 seconds. So anyway, on your assignment, you're going to have your strength. Put your number one strength: cardio, muscular endurance, muscular strength, flexibility. Those are the 4 fitness components that we are mostly concerned about. I should have said that a long time ago. So let me say it again. Cardiorespiratory deals with your heart and lungs. That's the most important because it deals with your heart. Without your heart, you're not alive. Then there's muscular endurance, when you do something repetitively over and over and over again. Holding a plank, lifting light weights, wall sits, those kinds of things. Doing the same repetitious movement. Then there's muscular strength, short burst of energy, explosive, powerful box jumps would be an example. Sprinting is an example. Lifting heavy weights one time. So short burst of powerful, explosive energy. And then there's flexibility, bending, stretching, twisting, movements like that. So you would come up with your strength, biggest weakness, write a SMART goal attached to it. If it's push-ups, I want to do 35 push-ups. Be specific. When do you want to have it done by? Be timely. And then you're going to use FITT to come up with a plan. There's a lot to this, but you can use FITT to come up with a plan. So my FITT plan would be, frequency. I'm going to twice a week. I probably should add more to that if I want to be serious about my goal. So at least twice a week, I am going to stretch. That's my type. My type is stretching, do yoga for 30 minutes to an hour. And for intensity, for stretching, now I would say I'm going to stretch to the point where I feel discomfort. I don't want to go beyond that. I'm not going to have a high heart rate during that. So that I'm going to have to kind of go with feel on that one. Am I feeling discomfort? Am I going to hurt myself? I better back off a little. So that is my plan. And I hope you guys can come up with some really great plans. Can't wait to see it. So you just fill in the text area and then submit when you're done. Okay, awesome. Can't wait to see you guys again. Oh gosh, we got to do this. We got to do the fireworks clap. 1, 2, 3. I just love that. I don't know why. And of course, I'm going to say, go Team Yellow. All right, see you guys. Miss you.